My name is Scott. I come from the United States and I am French origin. I now live in France with my wife and child, but of course I grew up in the United States in the Midwest near Chicago. And I am a translator with French and English, and I was looking for a master program that would suit my needs. And I found Master TCLoc, and I just fell in love with the program. It's absolutely perfect for not only what I needed, but for I think what a lot of people need in their professions. And so that began the journey for me here at University of Strasbourg. Well, I was very happy with what I had accomplished in academia, and I started actually a career in the music industry. I got lucky and I was called one day to go into a recording studio. I'm a guitarist, and my career just sort of happened. I didn't really know how that was going to work out, but I was very fortunate, and things progressively got to the point where I was able to be a studio guitarist full-time. And I did that for about 20 years. And then with my wife, we said, well, for the birth of our child, we think we're going to move to France. And in doing that, I felt like it'd be nice to take the translation background that I had, but put it to the full-time aspect of my career. And so that's how I kind of changed direction. I still do both activities, music and translation. But in changing direction and coming to France, we decided, okay, this is going to be a new fun chapter in life. And I really wanted to have more expertise in translation. So I found this program for localization and technical communication, and I just fell in love with it. So that's how I decided to do further studies, because of the change in direction in life, and then I really wanted more experience in professional training. If I had to describe TCLoc in 3 words, it would first of all be organized. It's incredibly well organized as a program. Organized. Professional. I could not be more impressed with the professional quality of the program and the professional training that one receives. And then I would say, fantastic, because the experience is really positive. The students are amazing to work with. The teachers are really warm and welcoming. The unbelievable director of the program, Renata, she is just the gem of the entire aspect. And so the entire package is just a fantastic experience. That's a great question. I did not have a particular module that I enjoyed working on the most, because there honestly were so many that I really appreciated. The most challenging was probably the thesis, of course, because I had not done that before. But I think what I really was surprised at how much I enjoyed it. I was really surprised by how much I enjoyed the program in advanced localization, because there's an aspect of technology that I didn't ever have any experience with before. So I was surprised at how much I loved it. So maybe that answers the question. I don't have a particular favorite. I have many favorites, but I was surprised at how much I loved advanced localization. Now that is an important question. How do you balance work-life, studies? You've got family, you've got work, you've got your studies, you've got friends and social life, of course. And it is difficult to manage all of that. That being said, that's one of the aspects that makes you stronger through the program, is having to manage all of that. And for me, I would always make a plan. And I think that it helps that the team here is extremely well organized. We would get all of the planning for each quarter, and everything was very clearly laid out as to when the courses would take place and when the deadlines for the projects were due. And then it's up to the individual to manage that. And I found that the more I planned, the better it went. In other words, every week I would take a look at the calendar. Every day I'd make a plan for the day, and I try to schedule my time. I would highly recommend scheduling time. That's the best way to get through it. Everybody's got their way to do it, but scheduling time is very important. Of course, I would be happy to share advice for future TCLoc students by starting with just a comment of congratulations, it's a great choice, sincerely. So first of all, getting started with anything in life is going to be a little bit overwhelming. That's natural. But TCLoc has a wonderful organization and planning laid out, and you can follow that to reassure you that you're going to have enough time to do everything that you need to do. That being said, as much as you can plan on a weekly basis, daily basis, monthly basis, to make sure that you visit the subject areas on a regular timetable, you'll be okay. So I would say schedule as much as possible, but don't be worried because they've already planned out most of it for you.